Hey guys, this is Nestel here. I'm bringing you a match, Ground War. I'm not quite sure how I did on this match, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to talk about it. What I wanted to talk about is game battles. And you've heard that term being thrown around a lot lately, ever since Epic Gaming came online, and Woody and Wings and Onslaught and all those guys are showing off their videos, and I want to thank those guys for making those videos and entertaining us and informing us the way they have. Thank you guys. But they don't talk about what game battles is. They show us it, and it looks cool, but there's a little bit more behind the scenes with it than people realize. Game battles is a way for players to competitively compete in a team strategy fashion on a ladder system. There's a game battle site called GameBattles.com where you set up your teams and accounts, and you're able to get matches and through that. It's all done through a private match. You invite everybody into a private match, and with the site will tell you what parameters to use or what gameplay to use, and you follow those rules, and that's where you play those games. My site will tell you what map and what game form, like Scrapyard, Capture the Flag. Now, how do you prove wins or losses or someone cheated like that? There are two ways. You can either take pictures of the scoreboards after the end of each match. There are a total of 3 matches, most 2, sometimes there'll be a third match. Or you can do the little bit more expensive way, video, but this way is the more preferred way because you can actually cover your ass a little bit. Somebody cheats on the other team and you have video proof of it, well, you can report them on that. And we learned that lesson, my team learned that lesson the hard way. The story that I have is my very first match with my team, and it was our first match as Game Battles together. We got our team ready to go. We won the first match. We lost the second match, and we won the third match by the skin of our teeth. And I didn't have video capabilities at this point, so I was still using my digital camera. At the end of the third match, during the kill cam, all 3 of the other people of the other team, all 3 members, left the match before the scoreboard came up. So, naturally, when the scoreboard did come up, they weren't on it. It showed my team and the score of the match, but it did not show the other team's gamer tags and their individual scores, which is illegal. They were supposed to stay there. Well, I sent in a picture of that to Game Battles, thinking that they would help me out with this. Well, naturally, and rightfully so, they couldn't. I did not have proof that it was them. And they told me they couldn't do anything about it. So that went down like that. I was pretty disappointed about that. And then all of a sudden, a few hours later after the match, we got a message from the other team saying that we screwed up one of the parameters. See, we hosted one of the games, and there are certain parameters to follow. In this case, friendly fire they claimed was not on. Well, and they were calling us on it, and they were going to get our account banned because of that. One of the guys was saying how he was an ex-referee of game battles and he knew people and things like that, and they had video proof and all that sort of thing. And that's, again, reiterate why it's important to have video capabilities when you do game battles. So after that ended, after we got done with that talk, we waited a day or so. Nothing seemed to happen. They didn't upload anything, and there's nothing that we could do because we couldn't prove that they did the left early part. We got a message back from them saying they wanted to talk. Well, we went in there and talked, and it was nice about it and things like that. And they wanted to cancel the match. So you can cancel a match and not report it and just pretend like it didn't happen if you have consent from both teams. They submitted the form saying that they requested. We confirmed it. And we had to because there's no way of else to proving any other way. Might as well. So in the end, it ended up being fine. But the reason why they wanted to cancel was because if they submitted a video of us having friendly fire turned off, it would also show them leaving the match early in the third round. So they didn't want to do that, and that's why they decided to cancel. The reason I'm telling you guys the story is because you have to be aware of what the game battles is. That is game battles. Things are like this is going to happen, and from what I understand, and I got a message back from Woody about this because I complained to him about it. I asked him what he thought. He says he seemed to think this is starting to happen more and more. He's gotten that happen to him multiple times. Usually doesn't go anywhere because he said he had all 4 of his guys videotapes as well. We recorded with the Hapaj or the black whatever the other card that Woody uses. Just forget, Black Magic is the name of his card that he uses. But all 4 of his guys does it. So if they start claiming crying bullshit on something, they say no, and here's the proof saying it doesn't, in 4 different views of it. So he said he even talked somebody out of reporting them. It's kind of funny. I don't know any more about that, but I thought that was interesting. But that's game battles. You have to be aware of that. It's a whole another level of BS that you have to deal with. It's not a pub match anymore. Not a bunch of kids, 12-year-olds screaming in the match, singing or doing whatever they do. It's serious. You get these kids that are just looking for something to go wrong, and they will nail your ass on it. And be aware to fight that, like we tried to do, and naturally it came out. Fortunately for us, it ended up being nothing. It was fine. But also, too, not only that, but you have to know what you're doing, too. And we got schooled on this, too. And like I said, we're new. We had a team deathmatch game the other night on Rundown and just got completely owned. We put up our best fight, but it wasn't even close. They knew ins and outs, shooting through grates, shooting through that, knew they can hide behind that cover because that stops bullets. But that cover over here does not, this is the level of game battles. And now that Modern Warfare has been out for as long as it has, new teams like myself, like my team, is at a disadvantage because of that. All these teams have been together forever and have been playing the same matches over and over again because Game Battle only uses I believe, the original maps, not the new ones, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And so these guys have been playing these matches how many hundreds of times over? And they find out these things. And people need to practice. You have to set up matches and it comes up with strategies. You just can't go in there and pwn. That's just the level of what Game Battles is all about. And once you finally realize that, and what my team did finally realize that, you can go, okay, now we know what we need to do. Now that Black Ops is coming out, everybody should be on a level playing field. Now it'll be nice. I will link in the description the name of the site. If people, I'm sure people will still be playing Modern Warfare competitively, so I'll try to find those rules and link them to the site. I'll link them in the description. And if Black Ops is out, which I haven't checked to see if the rules are out yet, I doubt they are since the game isn't even out yet, but I'll look. But if they are, I will also link them to the site. I hope you guys found this video informative, and I thank you for listening to my rambling, and I will catch you guys next time.